chance of a mother actually pushing through with breastfeeding in general. And maybe lastly, this is maybe one thing I found out that was not very good. It was during the lactation consultant visit. So during that visit, of course, she taught me how to use the pump, and she taught me how to hand express and all the things that is required. So that was perfect. But what was not touched on is the topic about what happened if I choose not to continue latching. How do I use the pump if I choose not to continue latching? So that aspect was not being discussed, but also I did not know that I was going into this direction, right? So obviously I did not ask. So I wonder whether, as a way to, explain to a new mother, especially new mother, that, this is one way you can do latching. This is how you do hand expression. But don't worry if that doesn't happen and you still choose to provide breast milk. This is how you can do it in a different way. So the lactation consultant helped me to make sure that I use the pump to to induce more milk, but it was more towards the latching aspect. Okay. Right. So I totally got lost. After I left from the hospital, I was lost about how to use the pump to actually express more milk, you know, and I only found out about how to do it from all these other support group. Okay. Yeah.
So the lactation consultant didn't actually teach you to use the pump to kind of up your supply. How you?
Not really. So of course, she said about, yes, you need to pump every 3 hours, to increase the supply. But what I did not understand is, you know, there is 2 methods in the pump, right? The massage and the expression mode. So she taught me about how to use the pump more to, make sure I massage it first so that when I latch, that is the expression mode by the baby, right? So I did not understand that actually, when I go home, I need to switch between massage and expression and having that rotation to continuously pump out the milk. I did not understand that. I thought that just massaging, that's enough. And that's why at first my supply wasn't really coming out so well because I didn't know. And the breast pump guide from the manufacturer itself also does not say anything about this. Yes, so that was I think one thing that if I would like to improve from my experience as a first time mother, which I feel could have helped others, it will be this one.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It was very, very helpful to hear from you. So those are all the questions that I prepared. Is there anything else that you think I've missed out, or that you want to add that you think would be useful for our study?
I think maybe in general, information is what is the main challenge maybe for a first time mother, right? Because as a first time mother, as myself, there are a lot of information out there. For sure, there are tons and tons and tons. The question is which one applies to you, which one is the most important for you, and which one, and where can I get it? Because I think also, although there are lots of information, I have to gather it from a lot of different sources, right? So that was probably one challenge. And I think maybe this expectation that as a mother you need to always breastfeed by latching, that was something I found that I did not realize that it is actually such an entrenched thing. Until I have to go through like, okay, actually it's okay not to do so. And when I think about it, maybe it was a wrong expectation. I do not know whether it's the society that expect me expect us as a mother to do so, but it's just generally not being talked about enough. I feel. Yeah, maybe also my friends are more lucky than me in terms of they are more successful in latching. But yeah, I think such information of pumping, maybe that's not widely available yet or not widely talked about. That's what I feel.
I see. Thank you so much. So one last follow-up question. So in the breastfeeding moms support group, was there any did you get any help there in regards to latching initially, because you were trying to latch, right? Did you get any assistance from that place?
I did not, as in I did not post specifically for that, because there are already quite a number of moms who posted similar experience from me. So it was sufficient for me to read through, the old posts and see the reply from the counselors, and felt that it was okay. Actually, maybe talking about counselors, I probably forgot to mention one thing, because they do have hotline support, right? So I am aware from that Facebook group that there is a hotline support for breastfeeding. I did not use that service until yesterday, so that's why I didn't really remember it from the first 4 months, but I'm aware that there is such thing, and so only yesterday I did I had a question, so I sent my inquiries, and actually they responded really timely. So I was personally quite surprised that I thought, I know it's a hotline, but I don't know why I didn't expect it to have to get a response so fast, and it was at night, right? So
was it helpful for you, the answer that they gave?
Yep. It was helpful. Actually, I was asking because I had quite some headache yesterday, so I felt like I need to take Panadol because I could not sleep. So I just sent a message, and they did respond pretty quickly, I would say. Then they say, it's okay to take Panadol while you are breastfeeding and blah blah blah. So I think maybe that's one service I did not mention. Sorry, it only came up now.
Cool. So is this the breastfeeding mom support group, or I was told there's a breastfeeding moms and a breastfeeding mothers support group?
I can check. It's the short form is BMSG.
BMSG, yeah, that's the one that I know. But I was told today by another mom that there's actually one that's called breastfeeding moms, and then another one that's called breastfeeding mothers.
I have the breastfeeding mother support group. I have also exclusive pumping mama support group, but this is more of a global group lah. Not a local one. But I joined more to get information because as I mentioned, I had issue with like knowing how to pump, right? So
yes.
This is where I found
answers. So the hotline that you called is the one for breastfeeding mother support.
Mothers.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't know that there is a mums.
Me too. Until one mom told me, she said, there are two different ones. I was like, okay.
Let me check it out later.
Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much for really taking the time to share all these very, very helpful thoughts and information. Give me a moment while I stop our recording first.
Yeah, sure.